podcast.
Thanks for the reminder, Shug. Appreciate you. And guys, make sure you want to kind of like, when you do speak, just bring yourself closer to the mic, whoever's speaking.
Okay.
And just try to speak directly in the middle of the microphone, get you the best sound quality.
What is that called? Like directional, cardinal, shotgun?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just was told, and it just does sound better.
No, yeah, this is like, I would like having to learn about this stuff like because of video, like having to learn
how audio
like,
works.
Yeah, it's dude, video because
it goes hand in hand, man.
Video is a whole like another monster. Like it's like. Because I did photography for so long, and then I was like, I always knew I wanted to get in video. Mm-hmm. And when I started getting into it, I was like, oh, you got to deal with like things move. You know, not only are you're not taking a picture in like freezing time.
Right.
Things are gonna move in the frame, and on top of that, you have to get good sound.
Yes, sir. That's facts.
Because you can have like really beautiful film, but if the sound's off, nobody wants to watch it. But you can have shit visuals, and if the sound's really good, it'll keep people interested.
And that's a great segue into the show, man. What's up? Shug, can I get a clap, clap, clap? Yes, sir. We in here, man. It's the HennyNCoke podcast, and I'm your host, Oktane, sitting across from my co-host,
Shug
in the building, man. Mm-hmm. It's a great day. It's a great day, man. 2019 has kicked off. Pretty controversial. There's been a lot of shit going on. Already, just everywhere, man. So, week. We're the ones that are going to be talking about it, so let's get to it, man. We got No Good Films in the building.
Yeah.
Welcome, fellas. Introduce yourselves.
You like a
Monarch Matt here.
Everybody knows Monarch Matt.
No good. We got Branden.
The man behind the curtain, Branden Wilson.
We got Matt and Branden Wilson in the building, man. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you coming by the show, man.
Thank you.
Of course, you know how we do, man. It's the HennyNCoke podcast. Once again, we just, we chopping it about pop culture, hip-hop,
current events,
man. We try not to get too political at all, man. We just like to talk our shit.
Good.
So
I don't want to talk any more politics.
Yes. And I believe you guys are like the first filmmakers we have on the show, right?
Sweet.
First
Am I
duo?
correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Duo.
The first 2 for 1.
Yeah. So hopefully the filmmakers out there, you guys get to get some jewels off of these two, and get some insight into how to get your films out there. So let's get right into the show, man. Talk about this music shit, because that's our specialty, as always, man. What you guys listening to right now? Starting off 2019, what you got on your playlist?
Be afraid to lean
Future
in.
just came out.
Yeah,
song.
The Wizard.
I've been listening to that. I've been listening to.
He looks like the wizard emoji too. That's on
Oh
Instagram.
gosh.
Because look, I used to have
does.
this app that you could buy like emoticons and shit like that.
Oh,
so like
yeah,
the Future
yeah.
joint, and there was a wizard one in there, and it's just so funny to me that he comes out with the wizard. Like this shit was already in place.
He's gonna come out with emoji pack soon.
Yeah, emoji packs are lit, yo. For real, I need to get that app again. I probably just erased it off my phone. I just reminded myself. But anyway, yeah, man, that Future's album came out. How do y'all feel about it?
I really like it. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for collabs. I know like some people might want to back away from collabs, but I like that Travis Scott one. Obviously, it's gonna be good.
Right.
The Young Thug one was good. There's a James Blake album just came out. I don't know if you guys listen to him.
We're listening to some James Blake on the way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
coincidentally, because Shug's girlfriend, like, she's a big James Blake fan. So
Big James Blake
He's
fan.
got a really distinct voice.
I get a little jealous from time to time, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Nah, I can't front, man. I do see James Blake on her Instagram stories frequently, so
I would be worried.
you gotta charge it to the game, man.
So about that Future album.
If his voice makes her happy, man, musically, just let it be.
At least it's not something like, dare I say, like Taylor Swift or something. Like.
Agreed. Because I can deal with James Blake.
You can deal with James Blake.
Yeah, I like the Metro Boomin joints.
Okay.
That's what stands out on this project to me.
That's dope, man. He's diverse.
Yeah.
Diverse artist.
He's been doing collaboration. I mean, he did the, didn't he do something on Nothing Was the Same? I think he did. Or he came out with something like a single.
I'm going to have to research that.
I think so. Somebody will probably
Yeah.
chime
Correct
in.
me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I can always Google it. I have my computer right here, so I'll be good while we're talking.
And I like The Wizard too. I like Future too. I was listening to that earlier today. Yeah, Future joint is lit. It's typical Future, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Like you, it's not anything you didn't expect, but it wasn't. Did it wow you? Because there's 20 joints on there.
It still wows me because it's the same thing and it's still successful.
Right.
And it doesn't feel monotonous. You know, I think most people will be tired of it by now, but he's still going, man. So, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, Branden, you were right though.
Yeah.
What you
What's
gonna
it
say?
got?
Yeah, let me just say this real quick because I just pulled it up. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I was going to say the best song that I've heard all year is I got to listen to a sneak peek of Name Brand's Grace.
Oh yeah, shout out to Name Brand, local to Richmond, man. I can't say local, but independent producer in Richmond.
And that's just really avant-garde, and it sounds amazing. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do this year.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna get Name Brand on here when he drops that because he's definitely one of my favorite producers out here. Like and I love the fact that he does the Saturday morning joints. He's so consistent with it. Like
we're
how the
filming
hell
that
do you
next
keep up for real?
Yeah. A little sneak peek for you know.
Hey, that's why you gotta love the HennyNCoke podcast, man. You'll never know who's gonna come on the show, drop y'all some exclusive.
Dropping bombs. Go get a sound effect.
Shout out to Three-Way Slim and that Griselda look, because he dropped that last time we had the podcast, and we waiting for that too, just like we're waiting for Name Brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matt just put us onto that, so we love when we get the Richmond artists to give us those exclusives or sneak peeks, rather.
That's love right there, man. We appreciate you wholeheartedly. And yeah, Branden, you were right. Let's say James Blake did work on Nothing Was the Same.
He could have even just been like a behind the scenes guy, but I know
That's what it looks like from what I'm reading.
Because I know they had that sample one where it's.
I mean, we know Drake has about 50 ghostwriters and contributors on his project.
He has a staff. Let's call it a staff.
Okay, we'll call it.
It's called a sweatshop, actually.
Very well
The
paid
OVO
staff.
sweatshop.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if it works, it works, man. You got to make that well-oiled machine work, yo, however way you're going to get it. And much respect to Drake. He's just been in the game so long, he just knows better. Like, it's better for me to move with a bunch of people that are quality, so my music comes out as great as it can be.
Yeah, speaking of staffs, I mean, us as videographers, I'm glad we have some videographers here. Can't wait till we get to the day where we have 50 plus staff.
Just talking about that, like, how nice would it be to have, like, just be the guys we were talking about earlier over people's shoulder,
Yeah,
but still just have somebody editing away for us. Like, I mean, I love it, but
look, sometimes you get to a point where you're gonna have to delegate shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get so busy that it's gonna be in place for you. You know what I mean? But until then, do it. Have your hands on everything, right?
It feels. I mean, there is a kind of like, I don't know, like freeing part of it that we do get to have all of the control. Like right now, at least, like we get to pick and choose what we want to work on,
and who we want to work with.
Gotcha.
We're working with Radio B right now, and like I love working with Radio B right now, and like
that sounds way better.
He's fantastic. So working with Chachi, working with Charged Up Noah, Rice God, and these are all people, all artists that we feel have something to say, something unique to say, and something original. So that's exciting.
Right quick interruption.
Yes.
We was filming today, actually. Matt was lit.
Yes.
He was super lit. So to see him being monotone right now,
I was
like, wait, what happened? Do you need some coffee?
Matt trying to hold back. I gave him some water. I definitely should have had some liquor.
No, I was dads against filth. I was leading the protest against analog suspects.
Oh yeah, okay. So for everybody that doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, Noah O, an artist from Richmond, out of the Bay Area, he's got a new album he's got coming out called Analog Suspects that he done with the producer named DJ Mentos, and it's gonna be really entertaining the rollout for this joint. And they're like Shug and Matt and Branden, they got together today and they collaborated on some footage, so they're just running back basically what happened. But yeah, man, we're excited about this album, yo. How did y'all even get to come together to do that shit? This is an unorthodox HennyNCoke podcast. We don't usually do it this way, but we just all here.
When you have no good on,
For me, it's humbling. I mean, and Noah just asked me to help him out. I know some people don't like working with other people.
Right.
So I didn't know they were going to be around, but when they showed up, it's like, oh, I got help. And like I said, that staff, it's actually 2 of them. I work by myself a lot of times, so just to have help today, I was excited.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And it's not like sometimes I don't like working with
collaborate.
people, but like you kind of know right away. Like for me, I know like the ideas are gonna flow in a way that's like
Organic.
yeah, and just like a I don't know collaborative thing where it's like we had that shot. I don't want to talk about it before it comes out, but that shot at the end, like I just feel like having all those minds together is gonna create something good and not something like negative. Like people aren't gonna be like I don't want to work with them or something. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. It's great when shit organically comes together, man. And that's one thing about Richmond, man. You just end up knowing people that know somebody that know, and it's like, damn, all right, whatever. Yeah, after a while, it's just like, you know what? It just makes sense. Like, okay, we were supposed to end up in the same room at some time, and I know you through this person, so it's dope, man. I can't wait to see what comes out of that shit, man. Shout out to Noah and Analog Suspects, DJ Mentos. We definitely gonna have them on too. It's just gonna be, man, it's gonna be a great year for the HennyNCoke podcast. But on to other news, yo. I got my ticket. I'm about to go see Wiz Khalifa and Currency at the Norva. I don't know if y'all fuck with them or not. I'm definitely.
No, I didn't even know, but now
yeah, I mean, if you can go grab them tickets, they're $35.
That's not bad.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, I
That's
was
a
like,
deal.
first of all, I don't know. You definitely not getting Wiz Khalifa by itself for $35.
No.
And then
It's
to have
$100
Wiz
ticket
and
now.
Currency there for $35, I had to snatch them tickets, so I'm going down there. I just remember them guys. I just remember that era of hip hop where it was like kind of that underground internet era where people were popping off on like websites for real, like blogs and shit, and really getting popping. And I felt like
Dat Piff and stuff.
Yeah, Dat Piff was
when mixtapes were dropping, like Orange Juice or Kate. What was it? Cushion
Orange Juice.
OJ.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, that blew my mind. I was like, this is free. What?
Yeah, right. You couldn't believe it. That shit, like,
Free
yo,
download.
Yeah.
it was like that had to be the first mixtape that I actually waited up for. Like it was an album. Like I was waiting for that shit. I couldn't wait to download that joint because I knew what was coming out of it. I was already a Wiz Khalifa fan before that, so I knew the build up for this joint was gonna be crazy. And he had already put out some visuals before, so I'm excited just to go see this joint because I just fuck with Currency and Wiz Khalifa like on the same level.
I remember that because you had the Lincoln, I think. Was that the Lincoln? Stinking Lincoln?
Nah, I had the Lex, man.
The Lex, the big body.
I had the big body
But
Lex.
you pulled
Bow.
up, smoked out.
Yeah, I used to smoke up that shit. No, matter of fact, this is before I had the Lexus. I had a Chevy Caprice.
That's what I was trying to, yeah.
The
see?
bubble Chevy Caprice.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was going.
I definitely smoked that one up too. Man.
Forgot about
Man, I can't tell you the amount of times that I smoked and listened to Cushion Orange Juice in my car.
Yeah, man.
Cabin Fever. I mean, that's just.
Don't smoke in your car, kids.
Yeah.
I still think the
Unless
first
you're parked.
mixtape. I still think the first mixtape you might have waited for was Fab.
Fabs. Yo, yeah. Damn. He had some joints, man. The Loso's Way. The Loso's Way part 2.
Yeah. I just wanted to correct you on that. Shout out to Fab, because Fab is from Brooklyn.
And as
I'm
soon
from
as you
Brooklyn
said it,
too.
it's funny because as soon as you said it, I remembered, like, you know
Yeah.
what? Yo, that was right before that. Yeah, man. I mean, I come from the mixtape era. I come from the DJ Clues and Envies and Green Lanterns and fucking just so many DJs mixtapes. I would used to pick up, like, take trips to New York with my homeboy and just grab mixtapes and shit. So. Yeah, man. Shout out to the mixtape era. This is bringing me back, this Wiz Khalifa and Currency
Are they still
show.
doing like chopped and screwed albums?
Yeah. People definitely do. That's
I
a
know,
whole
like,
culture.
They
in
release them on
Houston.
SoundCloud. I see sometimes like a new song will come out and then it'll be like chopped in, but it's not like somebody actually.
It's not as
on the
prevalent as it used
tables.
to be, and I think it's not somebody that's really on the table.
Yeah.
And it could be. I'm not 100% sure because
But
I know
it's
it's
not
a
as
big
big,
culture in
you know?
Houston. So
Yeah.
you know how something
believe-
kind of dies down and it's not like your culture, a part of your culture.
Yeah, but it's
where you
still
listen.
there, but it's not.
Yeah,
like,
so if
as
it's not
big
in
as it
front of your
was.
face, you're not like really paying attention to it. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of chopped and screwed still going on.
There is a chopped and screwed version of Everything Is Love.
The Beyonce and Jay-Z
Yeah.
joint?
the card.
And that's
On Tidal.
officially on
But-
Tidal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
let's be clear. Where is Beyonce from?
H-Town.
She's from Screwston. So
Right. I mean, it surprised me when I saw it, so that you brought it up. I had to address it.
Yeah, you're right.
I haven't listened to it yet.
And it's
but
only right. See how Beyonce be representing?
She
paying
probably
homage.
has somebody on her team like right away where she's like, I'm dropping this, get something, do something
make
right
sure
away.
somebody got that joint chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Represent for the H-Town. And she's rapping on there, so it just makes sense for sure. Look at Shug with the research.
My biggest like memory of Chop and Screw would be like, I think it was on Daft or something, but it was like a Drake album that they had done. I was like, I didn't think Drake could get more sad, like more emotional.
Just so slow.
And then I'm like, oh no.
And it drawn.
Give me past the Kleenex.
That's what I'm saying. It's a part of that culture out there. They drive slow, so they can take that shit, that lean culture and all that. I'm not doing it. I can't. I mean, there's certain songs I do like Chopped and Screwed that I've heard, but I'm not. It's
not the whole album.
It's not a big thing for me. But yeah, man. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. I know y'all seen it on Instagram everywhere. The
10-year challenge.
The 10-year challenge, man. So,
oh man, can I show you?
I want to know from you guys, like 10 years ago, 2009. How old were you and what were you doing?
How old am
I was running like 50 miles a week. I was.
Believe it or not, like,
yeah, I was. Yeah, put on some.
He
weight
really
since
was.
then.
What time out? How old were you though? 15.
Well, today's my birthday, actually.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
happy
so I'd be 16.
birthday.
So,
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Matt
Happy
for pulling up on the
G-Day.
podcast. Damn, now I really wish I had some Hennessy.
so I was excited to get like my license, and I was just trying to get laid at that time, and I had really bad shoe game. I was wearing like Asics at the time.
Oh man, that's
They're
crazy because
coming back,
Asics
though.
are lit now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They're like, now you can. I work
Not
in
back
Supply,
then,
and we
not
saw
back
them
then.
there, and like, they sell out.
the fashion's changed, man.
It's now like comfortable, comfort and form. Comfort
Yeah.
and style.
I'm a big Adidas fan,
Yeah.
because of comfortability. I love the way they just
The
walk
ultra
around
boots
in
and
them.
stuff like that.
What were you guys doing 10 years ago?
Shit, wait, let's get the
Okay,
brand first.
I actually just posted a picture. I didn't do I didn't have a post, but I posted my story, and I had found these pictures 10 years ago. I was living in Alaska,
What?
and it's a picture of me playing Guitar Hero, and I have long blonde hair, like down, touching my shoulder.
Like surfer type shit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Kurt Cobain. Like, I got so
Okay.
many messages being like, young Kurt Cobain, grow your hair out again. I was like, that's 10 years ago.
Oh shit, man, Alaska. I've never been that far west.
Cold.
Everybody needs
That had
to
to be
go.
brutal. Isn't it like dark half the year?
It's the northern part is
Okay.
dark for 6 months of the year. So I have a friend that works in Barrow, which is the most northern settlement in at least the United States, maybe the world.
Okay.
But it's like always frozen, and it's always cold. But where I lived on the southern part near Anchorage, and it'd be like, you get like 8 hours of daylight in the winter, but the summers are worth it. Because
Okay.
the summers, the sun just goes on the horizon and comes right back up. So my mom would be like, "Come home, when the sun sets." So I'm like, I'm confused.
It bounced up. It almost touched. Nah, that shit's crazy. That's wild, bro. I couldn't imagine being like that.
Shout out to you and your ASAP Yams shirt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matt
Yams
and his
Day.
merch shirt, Skinny Hendrix.
Skinny Hendrix. We were just
Shout out
Skinny
to
Hendrix last night.
Branden and his No Good Films.
We
I'm
merched up.
I'm out the loop here,
Henny and Coke
and the
hat,
Henny
too.
and Coke hat.
You got
That's-
the cup though.
Hey
You
man,
know?
product placement, and they came through with the Analog Suspects cassette too. Like I'm telling you, man,
Nothing
that's
out here.
love right here, man. That's
Yeah,
love.
and officially we're gonna stop saying. I mean, it is local to us because we are in Richmond, but we just gonna start saying Richmond from now on.
Yeah, just Richmond artist.
Yeah.
Don't say local.
Yeah.
Shug,
Yeah.
2009.
I can't remember, man. I've done a lot of drugs in my lifetime.
Oh gosh.
I know. I
Cocaine
didn't
is
know
a hell
until
of
I
a
saw that
drug.
picture.
2009.
I was like, oh yeah, that happened. That was me.
Yeah, right. I skipped that challenge, bro. Like, I can't. Yeah,
Matt posted a picture. He didn't do one, but he did this one where it was like I think it was an old Benz, right?
It was an old Mercedes Benz, and then I put like a Tesla, like a brand new Tesla. It was like 2000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, just for everyone to know, Matt wants the red Tesla.
Yep.
All right, and it happens to be a
I
picture
don't want.
of a red
I
Tesla.
will get eventually in 2019.
Someone just give him one, please.
Yeah.
This is birthday.
Yeah, gift Matt Tesla, and he'll shoot videos for you for at least the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, he got you, man.
We definitely will work on barter,
Damn, let me go to myself. 10 years ago, 21-year-old me, shit. Well, the split picture I put up on there was actually me outside of one of Fabulous's, one of his rap trucks that he had when he was promoting one of his albums. I believe it was like, I don't want to lie. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. But one of his albums he was promoting, and this is when I was working in radio back in the day when I was younger, and we had went to New York for this event, and he had it at the Nike ID store or whatever, and we went in there and didn't know what to expect, and then they actually had us all make our own custom Air Force Ones.
What?
Yeah, I got them in my closet to this day. Like, I've only worn them like one time, and I wore them to a Locks concert.
So you signed up and didn't know? Like, you signed up and didn't know you were gonna do that?
No, so we were going. So what we do when I was working in radio, me and the personalities, they would do like label runs.
Oh,
they
yeah.
would call label
Okay.
runs. So you go to like New York and you go to the labels and you just talk to like the mixed show DJs and shit like that. Hear what they want to play and stuff like that. And you just come back with that information or whatever. So
Spread the word.
sometimes there's events going on. It's New York, so there's shit going on Monday through Sunday. So we went up there and they basically they were like, "Yo, Fab has this event. He's inviting people, whoever's in town with radio, to come on to come to the event." So he's like, they're like, it's gonna be at the Nike ID store, but they didn't give us any details.
Okay.
So we literally hop in a cab, we pull up, and then we get out, walk into the spot, and there's all type of label people in there, but it's still like it's like 20 people, so it's like really still intimate. Fab's in there, he just speaks to us real quick. His brother's there, Paul Kane, he's handing out mixtapes. it was mad real. They're like, yeah, man, y'all we're gonna give you all these cards, and you just tell us, you just circle what type of material and colors that you want to have in your shoe, and then we'll send you a picture of the shoe. I mean, you'll print out a picture of your shoe, and then we'll send you the sneakers within a month. So we did the whole thing. Fab played his album, and we wound up going back to Virginia. Got our shoes like a month later or something like that.
What a great promotion,
Yeah.
because you're still telling that story,
Yeah.
like that's I want to go and
10
listen to that
years
album
later.
now.
Yeah, man. So it was a dope ass promotion, man. I love how labels kind of, when I don't even know if they operate like that anymore.
I bet they don't, because
I
everything's
doubt
so
it.
instant,
Yeah,
like
so-
you don't even need to do that anymore.
Yeah, the budget isn't really there, so it's really on the artist if they want to do something like that. But that's a story I just wanted to tell, just for artists to know, like, different ways to market and promote yourself, yo. It doesn't have to be giving away a pair of sneakers, but you can
Yeah,
you can
get
have an
creative,
event and
know?
give out some merch. You know what I'm saying? But free is always good to get people to give that money back to you. You know what I mean? So.
Here's the picture.
Oh shit!
Look at
Hey,
What? Yeah,
Young
you definitely-
Nirvana.
Yes.
Team
Yeah,
spirit,
team spirit.
literally.
Out here living
I
wild
can't
in
tell you how
Alaska.
many messages I got. I have a girlfriend doesn't listen, but from girls being like, "You should grow it out again. You should dye it blonde." I'm like, "Oh my god, so cute." I'm like,
He gonna do it.
"Yeah,
Watch.
yeah." No, I definitely can't.
Gotta give the ladies what they want, man. Also, another thing. Oh man, big ass thing. Oh yeah, since we were talking about Yams Day, ASAP Rocky had the whole WWE shit going down
jumping
to
off a
Barclays.
rope.
I love the creativity, yo.
Love
Like,
it.
it could have just been a concert, but nah,
Yeah.
we're gonna put a whole ring in the middle of the Barclays and we're gonna get lit the whole time, yo.
That Og. Do you know Og? They're like video people.
Yeah, AWGE.
Yeah, they just came out with their video from it, and I was like, man, like every time they come out with something, I'm like,
That's something you aspire to do, like
Definitely,
Like
yeah.
who are filmmakers that y'all like right now that are like maybe like in your peer group or just people that y'all follow?
so definitely Og. I mean, there's some YouTubers that are pretty good, but I mean, right now, like I feel like we always like are like, who's our competition? You know,
Yeah,
like
who's our enemy? Who's public? And
it's hard though. I mean, like, cause we haven't really like pinpointed. I don't want to pinpoint what we are. Like, I want us to kind of like, we do music videos, we do short films, we do those like documentaries. Like, I think society likes to box you into stuff.
Okay.
And so, like, to say like who inspires us, everything, you know,
Yeah.
everybody. But just watching like Og, like stuff like that.
Yeah, we live, yo?
Yeah.
Oh, man, using technology.
It says
I'd say, though, like, the originator, the person that we look to most is Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, big movie.
I just watched
people.
The Clockwork Orange, like, last month.
Good movie.
It's one of my favorite movies ever. This shit's so fucking weird.
It goes deep.
But he's got so many good movies that are different.
Yeah.
Every genre.
Yeah, man.
And maybe, like, that's the reason why we're trying to do. Like, I don't think about that when we're making stuff, but, like, I feel like that's, like, kind of, it comes out of you. What you're inspired by comes out of you, whether you like it or not, you know?
Right.
Especially, I mean, the people you surround yourself with, even. You know, you're like, I think Chuck Palahniuk was like, you're the sum of the top 5 people you hang out with the most.
Right.
So I'm trying to keep the right people around.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the right influences. Because now, like, it's not even the top 5 people you hang out with. Now it's like top 5 people you see on your phone. You know, you see on Instagram. You watch on YouTube. So I'm trying to, like, curate my news feed to be, like, people that are pushing boundaries and stuff.
Got you. Yeah, man, we jumped right off of that A$AP Rocky into some whole other
Well, we was talking about the creativity of A$AP
the
Rocky,
way they're able to do that.
which
Nah, I
led
love it.
to, you know, another thing.
That should segue right onto that joint. Yeah, nah, for real, man. There's so much. There's just so many. In anything you do, man, you just gotta be as creative as you can be to get any type of attention. So just try to be different, yo.
I know that's when we were shooting, when we were coming up for the concept for that video we just showed you for Chachi. I was like, I knew I didn't want to do the typical, which is nothing bad about it, but the typical, have the performer perform the song in like 3 different locations and then just chop in between that. We wanted like a kind of narrative to push you through the video.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah, I
like,
noticed that there weren't like really transitions.
yeah. I mean, the transition was, hopefully people get this. It was like
People putting their hand
yeah,
on the
like
camera.
no, you can't film here.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
I caught that early.
yeah,
Caught
good,
that early.
good. Yeah.
I was hoping you guys would stick to that theme,
Yeah.
execute it perfectly.
So I mean, like, there's time for those, like, for performance pieces is I guess what I'd call it. Like, but we wanted a narrative, and like I was beating myself up. We didn't have anything. Like he said earlier, we had like 15 ideas.
That was stupid. That was
Scrapped them all up.
Stupid.
Get closer. I hopped in the shower, and halfway through the shower, I was like, well, we could get him kicked out of all these places.
Man, look, this is something we talk about in my job all the time, yo. Like those shower thoughts. Like when you're in the
There's
shower
something
and
about
something
it.
just clicks on, it's like, yo, shit.
No, there's science.
Yo,
I
when
want
I
people
get
to
out
do
the shower,
brain scans or
Bro,
something.
I'm just like, I'm hopping out the shower sometimes like, hey Siri, remind me to word. It's just so, you know, I'm telling you, man, those shower ideas are the greatest.
I hopped out of the shower and called him like right away. I was like, I've got it. And you know when you have it. Like
Right.
with any great idea, you know that like the idea you might come up with after is not going to be as good. Even if it's better, it's not. I don't know.
It only took us 1 day to shoot, so that was.
Yeah.
And I hate to skip it because I have so many other things to talk about. I just want to talk about filming shit right now. I just want to talk about filming.
Well, shout out to Versace Chachi.
Yeah.
As that video drops, when it drops, we're gonna be looking for
Someday.
you.
Yeah.
To, come around here on the HennyNCoke show.
Yes.
Podcast.
HennyNCoke podcast. We're gonna talk about some more film shit. I want to know what you guys started out as, like, because this you don't really do. Is this your first music video that you did shoot with?
First music video.
So you guys are definitely more a cinematographer as far as like just shooting.
Yeah.
So do you guys get into screenwriting at all?
We're it all started. I think we kind of started. What is it? Back asswards. We started with like just making sure.
Ass backwards.
The word was back asswards, as in ass backwards.
I like that too, because either way it's fucked up. So that's basically what it means.
When we started, I mean, we can tell you the first day. I'll show you this guys later. The first time, like, man, I know each other through that girl I was talking about. You know, like, but we've known each other for a while, and like, I don't know, like. The first day, like, yeah, I think you would be better at telling the story. Of, like,
Is this the pod
the
story?
pod, yeah.
Okay, so
The pod story.
The pods.
The infamous pod story.
It's the dumbest video, but that's like the start of it all.
I was I can't sit in those what are they Parmesan chairs?
You know the Papasan chairs
That's-
that go like.
they just
I
come
don't
out
know
like
how to.
this.
I don't know how to.
Jetsons
sit in those.
full chairs.
Oh,
but
the
this guy-
Jetson chairs.
Yeah,
Jetsons chairs.
This guy does not know how to sit in it. Okay, like put him in a room with Papasan, he'll lay on the floor. You know, like.
And so we have this little 40-second video of me saying it's like a pod, like doing like an advertisement for, I think, like Pier 1 or something.
Oh, shit.
And
I used to work at a Pier 1.
That's where I got the box
Oh,
on.
my God. Most boring shit ever.
I can imagine.
then we did like a Popeyes commercial, and then
It was just a snowball effect, really.
Yeah.
Like we were recording most of this on like the VHS app on iPhone.
Okay.
And I was already working with the magazine before that, and I guess I should backtrack a little bit. I've been doing photography for a while, and I always knew I wanted to get into film.
So it started with the photography.
Yeah. But I feel like to master that, you should master photography first.
Okay.
You know, there's like technical things you need to learn.
Because even as a director, don't you have to have still shots
Yeah.
of what you're filming? So
Yeah. And so I always knew, like I said, I wanted to get into film. Like I knew that was like the upper echelon of art, like of visual medium. Filmmaking is the highest you can go.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's painting is I guess visual, but that's a whole nother. But so I just kept grinding away to photography. Like we were saying earlier, like 10,000 pictures are your worst, which is, I think there's like that 10,000 hours rule.
Right.
I think your 10,000 first pictures, I might not even still have hit 10,000, but but I just, at one point I was like,
You
okay.
must have. I mean, maybe not with a professional camera, but at this point, I think
Yeah, with
everybody's hit
iPhones and
10,000
stuff. Yeah.
10,000. So
Okay,
you're probably
10,000 ones I like. I don't know. But I don't. So I just.
well, we had a shoot with the battle rapper Moon, and we found this boxing gym over on what street is it?
Hull Street.
Hull Street.
Which, I mean, towards, like, you know that Church's Chicken that closed down?
Yeah.
Like, towards that end of Hull Street.
Okay.
And so we're there, and we're doing the photo
Shout out
shoot.
Ninth Dimension.
Yeah, shout out Ninth Dimension. And we just start talking to some of the boxers, and we start going back, and we end up following these two boxers to the Golden Gloves, and their story is just remarkable. And so we have that documentary, Shadowboxing, which we're going to be making a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I've got it in my inbox.
Yeah.
So definitely checking that out today.
It's still, I mean, the story is just still unfolding. Like, right now, what I sent you, like, might even be different by the time it's actually done.
Gotcha.
That's something we're giving ourselves no time limit. When we first were filming it, we were like, we're going to finish it. It's going to end after their boxing match.
What changed your mind?
Current events going on in their lives, so I don't want to give away too much. But it's a dual character. Like, there's two people.
Okay.
And it follows. One went on and is still boxing, and then one is in prison.
Okay.
And so there's a bigger story there now. Like, as far as like.
But he's still training. He's still training in jail. So like,
Wow.
Yeah, no, we
They're
talked
both
to him on the
still
phone,
fighting.
and he was like, he knew that we wanted to continue this documentary, and the first thing he said to me on the phone was like, "This is good for shadowboxing." I was like, you know, like where your mindset's at, but I wish you were free right now.
Do they still do that in prisons? The boxing leagues? Is that still a thing anymore?
I think you might be.
What did we watch the other
Sure,
day?
you're not talking about a movie.
That time.
Sounds like a movie you might be
don't know.
talking about.
No, there's really a thing
with.
with boxing in prisons.
Craig Till Dawn.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
I'm
No,
not
they do it
thinking-
in other countries still.
Okay.
Yeah, like Thailand is big.
See?
Like you can
Telling
you
bro.
can earn your freedom through like winning matches there.
Telling you,
No, that's a documentary. Like,
I want no parts of prison.
that's how they treat people, bro.
especially overseas.
No parts of prison.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So can I ask you the big question?
What's up?
What was the best movie of 2018?
Oh man,
I
I think it has to be Infinity War, man.
Really?
I'm not like I watched Iron Man. I watched the second one. I think I even watched the third one. But like, I got out of the Marvel universe for a while. But I watched Infinity War, and that shit is so good. Like,
I'm
I
going-
love it, man.
I'm going with Infinity War.
It
It
just
was
took over.
so good.
It took over.
I like the
excited
fact-
about Endgame.
Black Panther was fire. I loved it.
Yeah,
it was.
But it had
great.
everybody in it. Like that's why it was so good.
Yeah, that Infinity War had everyone.
And the villain won.
And
Yeah,
That's
and
what stood out
it.
to me about it. Because when he did that, you know, as far as winning, you think it's going to keep going. You're going to get another half an hour. Somebody's going to save the day.
Yeah, like this ain't over.
And the credits started rolling.
No, it's over.
Like, oh, wow, he
Long
won.
enough. Yeah, we're sitting here for 2.5
Still
hours.
waiting. Come on, they'll come
What you
back
got,
in a
Matt?
bit.
What you got for us?
Matt? Because I'm pretty sure you got something up your sleeve.
your favorite?
It's a toss up between First Man and Vice. completely different films. but I
Vice
think-
was the one with Dick Cheney,
Dick
right?
Cheney, yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that one.
That
Yeah.
just came out this year, though.
It came out on the 25th, so
Okay.
December. So I'm counting this
Oh,
year.
Yeah, yeah.
And
or last year.
it's a phenomenal commentary of the last like 20 years. Very, very smart.
Okay.
So you put us on.
And you said First Man.
First Man,
Which one is that?
the one about Neil Armstrong going to the moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just watched that. That's the same guy that made Whiplash and La La Land, right?
La La Land, yeah.
La La Land, 2 of the Oscar-winning movies.
Wow.
So I mean, it's
I could tell you're into the
Cinematography.
NASA shit because you got that hat on right
dude, this thing
now.
has been a lot.
What's that say? Wallop's Flight
Wow,
Facility?
yeah, this is
Where's that at?
in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, they were down for a while, but I got this hat. I got like in this raffle to go photograph like a launch that they had,
Okay.
and I bought this hat, and I've worn this everywhere.
Do
like,
people ask you about it a lot?
all the time,
Yeah.
like to
'cause I
this
was,
day.
like, looking at that shit like
To this
what
day,
is that
because it's
about?
not like your typical. I feel like that's why, like, it's not your typical NASA hat. It's like you buy at Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, it
it's
has
got the-
words on
yeah.
it. That
It's
I've never-
authentic.
Yeah.
And it's got its wear and tear. I mean, this has been to Alaska. This has been. I mean, I've left this.
So it didn't have the distress look like mine on
No,
there.
no. This is from. Like,
I got the
burned
fake
a little
version. He
bit.
got the real worn version.
Wear and tear.
This has taken a year, but like I've left it at like Pearlie's. I've left it everywhere, and I'll like immediately call, be like, I know I left it. Like
It's your ID. You got your wallet.
Yeah, exactly. It's my identity. You know,
that's
like,
real. That's real, bro. Do you have anything like that you have to keep? Like, I cannot lose this shit, like, ever.
I have this coat. It's a conversion coat. It's a blazer that you can put a hood on, and like it's waterproof. And,
Okay.
like,
He does wear that thing.
Oh,
It'll be like
it's a
middle
very
of summer.
professional thing, and it's like I know the guy who made the coat, who has the patent and everything, and so it's I don't know, it's special to me.
Got some sentimental value to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like your hat. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I
it
think
really
we all
does.
I know we all had those things. Everybody's got that one thing that's like, yo, you still got that, bro?
It's your
Like,
Superman cape.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure.
And sometimes
You
it's
put it on.
understood. Nobody even has to ask you. Like, that's just a part of them knowing you. Like, they look at you crazy if you didn't have it. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I haven't seen you wear that
I was
NASA
at the
hat
work
in a
the other
minute.
day. Yeah, exactly. and they're like, I didn't even recognize. I thought we got a new person. Like,
Shit start to become a part of your identity and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
but when I have it on, man, seriously, like I just feel like number one. You know, like I don't know. Like I get why celebrities will be in the airport and they'll be like,
right, right. Yeah,
There's something I don't know. There's
Just one
some
of those things.
Philosophical or like something about this, about having something on your head. I don't know.
All right, so let's get into No Good Films. How did the name come about? It's very creative.
Yeah,
It's
We
not
came
spelled
up with
N-O.
the name like we had all these crappy names. What was the first?
polychrome DNA.
That was the first one.
Oh man,
And it
that's
was-
so ugly.
It's so bad, dude. And we actually released some one
like
of
a
these.
poster or something.
Yeah. And so I was driving down 64, and like I feel like when you have something on your head all the time, that's like letting inspiration in. So like for a year we had like we need to change the name. Like but we weren't gonna just do anything. Driving down the highway, and this person cuts me off. Okay, thankfully they did. They cut me off, and their license plate says no GD or no GOD, and it was like no God.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
you should know God.
and I immediately, like, my first thing was like, oh, no good. And I was like, there's the fucking name. We got, like, it clicked, and I was like, I called them like immediately. I was like, then I've got the name, and
Sometimes
and
it's shower, sometimes it's almost an accident.
yeah,
on the
something
highway.
where you it's got to be like that thing where you can just daydream. Because I'm just driving down the road, and I'm
Right.
like, but. So I called him. I was like, no good. And he was like, okay. I was like, no, KNOW. And he's like, whoa, like, okay.
I like that.
So I mean, like,
because it's a declarative statement. Like you need to know good films, but it's also a pun. Like
when
we're
you
no
just
good,
say
yeah.
it, it's like, oh, they're no good. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, I like
They're
that.
not any good.
So,
I like that. Explain the logo.
My girlfriend did this. She shout out, I guess, VCU Arts. Like she went there for interior design, but she made
Okay.
So I don't even know. I think I was like, it was just one of those ideas where I was like, I walked in the house. I was like, this. Get that on the mic. This. And
We should tell you the whole still like, no, don't move. Keep your
I
hands
sent her
together.
a picture actually of somebody's knuckles, and I like she was like, why are you sending me this? I was like, that's the logo, and we've come up with like No. I'm usually wearing all my, like, no. I
have, good apparel.
We have so many
Always
one-off shirts where it's like, I'm the only one that, like, he doesn't even have some of the
You
shirts.
just kept them all.
Yeah. And I'll go, like, I'll have my t-shirt got up, and I'll be like, I got a new idea. Let's print it today. And so, like, we have
Was
these...
that Thread Count?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Thread Count.
Oh yeah, I got a couple Thread Count tees.
Yeah,
man.
so
good
they print
quality.
all our stuff out. I
Okay.
mean, they printed, like, I bought this hoodie and got him to print this on it. So
Oh, that's dope, man. Because I like that hoodie.
He's our guy. Yeah, this is Top Shelf.
Yeah, that's sweet as fuck.
And people will be like, why are you sweating? Why are you, like, do you just run here? I'm like, no.
That
What do you
joint-
mean?
That joint is dope, man. Do y'all sell your merch somewhere? Or do you just keep it?
We've been trying, but,
Yeah.
like, really we've just been giving it away. Like,
All right,
the
man.
people that work with us, like,
Y'all
you
put
guys
some
are going
money.
to get
Y'all put some money in my dude's pockets, man. Branden
me,
and Matt,
We got a
man.
No Good Films
Yeah.
Shirt off your
GoFundMe.
back.
And don't ever hesitate to send us some merch. We will wear it.
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
guys have got some coming your way.
Yeah.
We tried to, I mean, seriously, we tried to get a...
Coffee mugs made.
Yeah, but like I looked at the because I saw the I was like I looked at the delivery time. It was like 2 weeks from now. I was like,
Oh, okay.
I tried to find somewhere in town, but they couldn't do it. But
I
you
got
got
you.
some shirts coming. You guys
Dope.
just give me
There's a
your
custom
sizes.
ink shop down here though, in
They
Carytown.
they don't do
they-
coffee cups though.
What?
They send it off and then it.
Oh, so
yeah,
it's still
it's just
not
somewhere
done
you
in-
fill stuff. I think they might do shirts. They don't do coffee cups.
Oh, okay. Boo.
It's in
custom ink.
Carytown.
Come
Yeah,
in here with
boom.
your, come
Yeah,
in here with your
support-
corporate ass shit.
Yeah,
Don't even
exactly. They
have
support
the-
Thread
the
Count.
inventory. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna support Thread Count right now. So are you guys? Because I know you're not from Richmond originally, right?
No. Yeah, I'm
Where you from?
I'm born in Florida. Lived in Alaska most of my life.
Okay, that's Branden, y'all. Just in case you forgot.
Yeah.
And Matt, where you from? Man?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Lynchburg. Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you find your way to Richmond?
No good.
Yeah.
I was like working at Lowe's and a server at a pizza place and just kind of not doing anything, and then just kind of just took off.
So do we have a real chase your dream story? Like I picked up and left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
that's dope,
so-
yo. I just thought it was through school, so man, that's
No.
ill.
No, we never went to film school or anything. I
Okay.
mean, he graduated. What was it? Classical studies.
Like Latin and Greek. I studied
Yeah.
Latin and Greek in college.
Yeah, I never graduated from college. I dropped out.
Got you. Where did you go?
Okay, so I went just community colleges,
Okay.
and I was gonna do computer design or computer science, and I don't know, like I just never. You know when it's not gonna when you're not gonna just love what you're doing.
Right,
Like,
right.
When it's not true.
And how did you say you ended up here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go
My
ahead.
girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah, I was dating. She's from. We both lived. That's where we met in the same town that he's Lynchburg. That's where
Oh,
he's
okay.
from. And she's from there too. And I'd been trying to hit her up for a while. She wasn't having it. And then I was playing her in Words with Friends. And I was cheating. I was looking it up, looking the answers up. That and
That's
quiz
dope,
up.
man. That's ill house stories. What were you about to say, man?
I was gonna say we don't recommend people going to film school to just get out there and film.
It's good for connections, though. I mean,
Okay.
I'll give it that. Like, I realize, like, we're coming in, like, on the outside. Like, we're meeting filmmakers that are at VCU, and, like, did you go to film school?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
YouTube
So are
University.
people?
Yeah.
Are people pretentious? Like when they did go to film school, and like, oh, I graduated from something.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. There's the things that they're teaching them are like I know this girl. Think about what I'm about to say. I know this girl.
Like,
She
damn,
went
do
to.
I still talk? Do I still know her? She
Yeah.
might get mad if I say this.
Well, no, there's like it's so she's in broadcast journalism or was graduated, and she worked with us for a while. Love her. Okay, she's great. All right, so nothing. But what they taught her was like it just blew my mind. I'm like, okay, like it seems like they skipped a lot of things, you know,
okay.
And so I'm like, I don't know. I went to a few film classes in college, in community college, and just the way they teach it's backwards. Like I think they like you start off watching Citizen Kane and like movies from like the dawn of time. Like I think you need to work backwards.
I got you.
Like,
Like, this is where it all started, and
Yeah,
you're like,
and it's
okay,
like-
but nobody's filming like this at
Nobody's-
all. What am I taking from this?
I definitely spend my film school money on equipment.
Yes.
I think that's a major part of the game.
What did you guys start with?
Camera wise,
Yeah.
my iPhone.
You got iPhone.
But I mean, like, for me, it started like this guy. I just made him buy this camera.
Yeah.
But for me, it started like I was living in Colorado at the time, and I was taking pictures with my phone, and people were like, kind of just blowing up my confidence in a way, being like, you should work for Nat Geo. You should do this. And I was like, I'm just taking pictures for fun. Like this is what I do for fun. And like more and more, like I started to get interested in it and learning about the history of photography.
Right.
And I like just really liked that. I just love learning about it. And
so still, you must study your craft, period.
Oh, definitely. But you don't have to go, like he said,
school.
YouTube University. Like you don't, books and YouTube. Like that's all, the internet is the biggest, most helpful resource.
And meeting up with others. You know, just talking the trade.
Networking. Word,
Yeah.
Word.
And then eventually I was like, I need to buy a camera. Like I need to buy a serious camera. And I think I got, is that the 60?
Yep.
But that was the first one I bought. And then switched to Sony, okay?
Mirrorless.
Yeah, mirrorless.
What's that right there? That's the Sony joint?
Sony, yeah, A7R2.
I'm still being faithful.
Yo, my man
She won't let
Branden
me
got
leave
the
her.
wood grain.
Ooh, exotic feel.
What is
Touch
that
it.
called?
I don't even know.
Oh, man,
it's
that's
just the
smooth.
handle.
Grip.
It's
It's a
got
grip.
the wood grain handle, just
Grip.
to stabilize.
Just
Grip. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's like it's very utilitarian.
And I go with the
We're gonna film the apocalypse.
the
Off-white.
off-white strap.
Oh, my man
Hey.
came through with the fashion. Oh,
Shout out
man.
Hunter. I
The
got my
off-white
friend
one.
Hunter we bought a belt online and then ripped it up.
That's fire. Nah, that's dope, though. What kind of camera is this right here?
Another Sony.
It's another Sony. So Sony the Wave right now. You have 3 Sony cameras. It is
Yeah,
the
oh,
Wave.
shit, we got another-
There's
too
3
many
Sony cameras on the table.
Too many
yo.
cameras is our problem.
So for 2019, we got to switch over, Shug. I think that's the move. We've been talking about it before, though.
Yeah, going mirrorless,
Yeah.
which is Panasonic, Sony, Fuji.
Lumix. Yeah, Fuji. But Canon just released theirs. But I don't want to throw shade, but Canon is not. They're still behind. Like they used to be the
They don't care.
Yeah, they do.
They don't care.
Well, what they're doing is I already saw rumors they're gonna release another one later on that's gonna be what they should have released for the first one, and it's gonna be more expensive.
That's whack.
That's how they do it. That's how they get you.
They're trying to be like Apple,
Oh yeah, everybody
not-
wants to be that
but
trillion-dollar company.
but they're not improving on
No.
the actual technology. At least when Apple does it, they try to tweak it and improve it. They just
well, now Sony's the one that's leading like innovation. To me, at least, like you can buy like the Reds, like the $25,000 cameras.
Right.
But if for people like us that are like trying to just do this on our own, like this is
It will suffice.
it's crazy. Like this is 4K. You can shoot in 120 frames, like slow motion. Like in this little thing, it still blows my mind.
And you said you guys the shadow boxing. That's a 30-minute film.
Yeah, shot all
35.
on this one camera.
Shot on
we,
that
we didn't even have this one at the time. We shot.
Wow.
on
How
one
hard was
camera.
that? Like, how many batteries did you have to go through in one? Like, and how long did it take period to shoot?
6 months.
Yeah,
months,
yeah.
yeah.
We shot that moon cover, I think in May, and we didn't finish. I mean, like I said, it's still going on, but we didn't
Right.
finish what we thought until November, September, somewhere. in there.
Something, yeah,
Somewhere in the
well,
fall.
That's real.
But the batteries like with mirrorless. That's the one thing is the batteries drain really fast.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's just taking up so much.
Yeah, and
Okay.
if you're shooting in 4K, it's like it's just running through these batteries.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna improve on that.
Yeah,
soon.
that's the selling thing, I think. Yeah, longer battery life.
Right.
Actually, I think they already do. Like they just came up with another one. They're like,
How long do you think you'll be able to keep those cameras?
Forever.
Forever.
I mean, we're getting to the point now. Like this is kind of going back on who inspires us. Like Og, they came out with that Plain Jane video. Did you see that for Ferg?
Yep.
yeah.
Like they did the Genius, right? Genius does those deconstructed videos.
Yeah.
I was like, I had this mindset. I was like, I like the 4K. Like I like how it looks, and I still do. But they were like they were doing their deconstruct thing. They're like, we shoot on a fucking potato. We can shoot on anything. But it just it clicked in my head. I was like, it's just how you edit things.
It's your skill set.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I what did we do the other day? That
Mastering the Myth.
no, was that it? That like, yeah. We watched something from Og, and I was watching like they have these DVDs like they have on YouTube. It's like Og DVD volume. I think they're like up to volume 5 now or something.
Uh-huh.
But the way they edit it is just flawless. Like it's not like
So how do you challenge yourself with editing?
experiment. To me, like it's experiment. I mean, I'm
Trial
still
and error.
Yeah, a lot.
After you get the footage.
Yeah, and like I was saying to him earlier, like being an editor, editing your own stuff makes you be a better shooter, better filmmaker.
Okay.
Because shit, I have all this footage I can't use. Next time though, I know like how to make sure I can use this footage. So it's just trial and error, and it's just doing it a lot.
What are some of the biggest roadblocks that you experienced doing your first film?
I know one. Let's see what Matt says.
We didn't have a car.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
yeah.
In Virginia, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a no-no around these parts. You better have a car.
I didn't have a car. No, I live like 5 minutes down the road. I didn't have a car for
Yeah, we do have public
a year.
transportation. Don't get it twisted. Richmond definitely has public transportation.
I just rode my bike everywhere, and like when we were shooting shadowboxing, like he would come up. He was living 2 hours away at the time, and he would come up. Like, I mean, seriously, this man has done like. Some people be like we have friends that are like, what does Matt do? I'm like, you have no idea. Like, this guy holds it down.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
But,
How long have you been in Richmond, though?
About a month.
Oh, so shit. Welcome to the city, bro.
Thank you.
Which your work has picked up within that month.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been seeing you guys
Astronomically,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, even before that, like I said, he was just coming up to Richmond every weekend. And then I had a friend moving out, and she was looking for someone to replace it. And I was like, Matt, like maybe, like I was like, hey, this girl's got a place, and he called me up like I think 2 days later. I was like, I'm moving. Like,
I got snowed in,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
what it
I can't do this anymore. I gotta move to Richmond because there's a renaissance going on here, like just in all areas.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of that.
I was gonna ask y'all, how do you guys introduce yourself to people in the scene? Because I see you guys in a lot of the hip hop scene, and of course you do your own film. So
dude, shout out Hip Hop Henry. Like everything,
That's bro
literally
right there.
everybody that we've like connected to, it's been like shout out RVA Magazine, but like through that Hip Hop Henry, I do all the stories with him, like the photography and like the moon thing. Like he had the idea. He took me to URL.
did you shoot the cover?
Yeah.
You
The
shot
moon
the cover
yeah.
for them? Man, that's one of the best, like, outside of them doing, like, art shit, that's one of their best covers, yo,
Thank
that I've
you.
seen. It's
There's
just
a-
so clean with the American flag behind it.
There's a
like,
crazy story.
That was
behind
my
that.
flag.
Yeah?
It really, yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Dude, we
It's a
almost
dope
didn't
ass
have
cover.
that cover. Like,
Really?
We were shooting this thing the day before at the studio, and I had left like the flash trigger, like the thing that like triggers you put on here, and it like I'd left that at the studio, and we needed those lights. Like in this gym, it was dark.
Okay.
And we go back home. I think it's at home.
We're speeding like 100 miles an hour going down the street trying to
like
get back.
No, it wasn't there. So we go home, or we go back to the gym. Everybody's waiting for us. Like the whole Black Money mob, like is waiting on us, which is kind of scary. Like
I don't know these guys.
yeah, and they so I'm like, everybody pull out your phones, pull out the flashlights, and that's how we lit it. Like that whole picture was lit with iPhone flashlights.
Improvising is part of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Right.
It's definitely part of the game.
That's crazy, man.
I wish
That came
people
out
knew.
So dope.
Yeah, I mean now
And I'm
people
glad
know.
y'all, shit, not even to be an asshole, I'm glad y'all didn't find it. For
No,
the
we are
way it
too.
came out like that,
It would
like,
have been different.
Yeah.
It would have been way different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean just Hip Hop Henry, like the Versace Chachi, like we were doing the one. I don't know if you saw the one where he's laying on the ground. He's got the coins on his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It was he was
Wait, no, I did see
34.
that. I did see that.
he that was my first like I was like I want to do conceptual stuff.
Right.
Um,
Because that's, I mean, shout out to RVA Mac. They're very much about that shit.
no, that dude seriously, like Landon is the guy that's like he's just I don't know, he's like a big brother. Like
Yeah.
like
Right.
there he lets me have so much creative freedom. It's like he pushes me, like we'll be somewhere. I do a lot of photojournalism for RV Mag too.
Right.
And he'll like sometimes I'll be like not wanting to do something, and like he'll push me like outside my comfort zone, which is usually when the best stuff for me happens.
Word. What did the concept, because you guys just did the last cover for RVA Mag,
Hip Hop Henry.
came out crazy. I was on there, you know what I'm saying? I was lit.
Yeah.
You had basically everyone that was important in the
We have so many people being like, I should have been there, and
I knew it was gonna happen with
Yeah,
bro,
like,
just
what do
because
you-
I know everybody, most of everybody that's
Yeah.
around the scene. I'm like, I know there's gonna be a lot of people mad because they didn't make it to that cover because that shit's epic. Like,
But how it was just perfect. Like
Yeah.
like we were supposed to shoot it in front of Strange Matter.
Yup.
Like like the magazine was like pushing for it. Like
yeah,
and so I was like, okay, like easy. And but like not too many, but so many people started showing up. We couldn't fit it all.
Yeah.
So I think
We shut down the street.
yeah,
we
remember that?
we shut down Gray Street, man, right in
Yeah.
front of Strange Matter. It
Thanks
was-
to
it was
that
dope.
person that held it all up. But I think it was was it Mike that walked us over there to the steps?
Yeah, it was Mike Millions because
I didn't know the history. He told me about that the other day, about that building.
There was a studio, and there's a studio there now that's replaced it, but there was a studio back in the day. Even because I'm not originally from Virginia, but even when I first moved out here, like early 2000s, I would always hear about the studio called Donland.
Yeah,
because a couple of guys that I went to school with would record there. And I just found out like this how epic, like a lot of people have recorded in that studio. It's just one of those spots that a lot of artists that you hear from now, they recorded there, or they know somebody recorded there. They heard about that spot. So like Donland is definitely an epic,
it's a story.
Epic studio, man. Shout out to Stretch and everybody that worked there back in the day, man.
I will say we could have fit. So if you're picturing the album cover, there's the at the top left, there's like the tattoo sign.
Yeah,
I feel like we could just fit a few more people in there.
We could have, bro. There was so many people, a lot more people that I felt like should have been there too. That, you know what I'm saying, scheduled things, stuff like that happened. But man, it was just great to be there and just see everybody, the camaraderie that everyone has, and it just felt like a family reunion. And then Flag on the Moon was that night.
Yeah,
so,
it kind of just got everybody amped up.
It was like a whole hip hop day. It was dope, yo. So like, shout out to y'all. Y'all came through and filmed that Flag on the Moon too. Y'all saw that shit. It was like a big ass party.
Yeah. This new lyricist lounge thing's gonna be crazy too.
Man, yeah. Shout out to big shout out to Radio B, man. I can't wait to have him back on the show. That's one of my homies, man. Like, he's definitely merging and just showing how artistic that hip hop is and how intertwined it is into the scene that's going on here. How many people that are involved in the art scene know these artists, you know what I'm saying? They know the hip hop artists that are here, and they just want to see it presented in a nice way. And I feel like Radio B is one of those good people that can bridge the gap between.
Yeah, he's like such a good like leader, of a community. Because somebody needs like a community, like even I don't know. Everybody has like I don't know if leader's the right word, but somebody to be like, this is where I want to push things. Yeah. This is where I see where we can go. This is how I'm going to get us there.
Yeah, instead of talking about it, I'm going to be about it.
Yeah, and he has the ideas he has, like that we have for this RVA, like, it's not Lyricist Lounge anymore. What's it?
The Rap Elite.
It's the Rap Elite, yeah. And once again, y'all put together the video I saw. The video I saw that he's been sharing all over Instagram, man. Y'all put that together. That was a dope ass mashup. So are y'all gonna be filming at the battles too?
Yeah, officially.
Y'all the official, man. No man, shout out to No Good, man. And that's you cannot hate on anybody coming into your town and doing shit, because a lot of times they're making the right connections. They're doing the right thing. So man, like, just welcome y'all just as a person that's from Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being here.
The community has been so, like, again, just welcoming, like, accepting. Like, there was, like, a thought I had in my head the other day. It was, like, you have all these VCU kids, like, going to school for film. Like, where are they? Why haven't they stepped up to, like we not took over, but, like, started No Good, and now, like, we're getting to do these things that are, like, I could never picture.
Yeah, everybody around.
Maybe it's people, nobody wants to be uncomfortable, but like, or something. I don't know what it is.
I think it's the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? You guys work hard and you definitely make connections. You know what I mean? You're not scared to be like, yo, what's up? What's your name?
No,
you know
you got it.
I see that a lot with you guys. Like, you're very personable, and like I said, you put out the quality. That's all it really is. So people want to work with you just off of that. So man, it's gonna be exciting to see you guys in 2019, man.
Thank you.
And Shug, you got anything else to say?
Shout out to No Good.
Do y'all want to say anything to the people? Any upcoming photographers, videographers? You already said you don't necessarily need to go to film school.
No, please don't. Like he said,
he's asking,
take your money.
Not even just, you don't necessarily need to.
Just don't. Take your money and buy the equipment you need. Or like do a short film or something.
Apprentice under someone
under No
you,
Good or Shug. Like,
someone you admire, someone's style.
Right.
And I think fundamentally you need a team. You can't do it alone.
Or just a duo, even
you need people.
like HennyNCoke. Like it's just good to have like a reassurance.
Somebody kind of like check you and give you creative ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Push
some that are going to be shot down.
Right.
Of course, but like sometimes those ideas are things that end up being stuff that people see.
Rocky shoots down all my ideas. 90% of them.
With great love and
But the
respect.
10%
No, I'm
is-
joking. I'm joking. I'm
If I
joking.
shoot, but nah,
I'm
that ass-
joking. I like to troll him.
Yeah.
No good.
He loves to troll me. For sure, he loves to troll. He knows, that's my bro. That's my cousin. That's my bro for life. I mean, but it's a challenging thing. You know what I'm saying? He challenges my thoughts and he makes me think differently than I initially just was bringing to the table. So
Yeah.
it's good to have somebody that's there because it's still sharp as steel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need both sides of that.
I will say, back to this, like that roadblock question, which is
Yeah.
kind of tying into what we're talking about now. Like, for me, the biggest roadblock was people not taking us seriously at the beginning. You know, even like within our like friend group, and I think people wanted us to burn out really fast.
Still here.
But I mean, like, look at us now. this is crazy. Like, and then there's, I don't know, it's just not stopping. So
Nah, it's not, man. As long as you work, the work is gonna come back to you, man. Whatever you give out to the universe is gonna come back, bro. You just gotta keep being consistent.
yeah,
One of the biggest things I've seen, like, just even with the podcast, our shit is growing every time that we put something out because people are expecting it now, and the quality's there, and we put something to the table, and we're just consistent. Even if I feel like even if it was okay, mediocre, it would still get some love because
You did
it's
it.
consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got something to improve on. So that's great, man. So all the young videographers out there, photographers, just get out and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Drop
Like
out.
they're saying.
what's the
Drop out
theory?
of film school right now.
Take that
your-
refund check.
Turn off.
Don't
drop off.
Something
maybe
like
not
that.
even drop out of school, but just change your major. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh man, I'm not leading kids down. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Become a biologist or something. Don't do filmmaking. Look, these people at the table, we got to cover. Okay.
All right, let me talk about this real quick. Let's move on to subject. Real quick though. Make sure y'all follow No Good Films. What can they follow? People follow y'all at?
Instagram. We got
Instagram.
Facebook. I mean, but we really
Even
live.
if y'all got Facebook?
we live on Instagram though.
Uh-huh.
Like that's
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I don't know. That's where things are going. Like we're at No Good Films, KNOW, and like we post something as much as we make it.
Yeah, they're consistent, man. Make sure y'all follow them. Sure, let's talk about some sports real quick.
Yeah.
I was
Eagles
back
are
away
out.
from the mic.
Eagles.
Ah,
I don't know much.
sports.
This is when I'll take the camera.
We doing the hooping thing, and we want to know who is your favorite hooper in the entertainment business.
Oh, I can do that. Who's the guy that was in that Skinny's gonna play? Kareem Jabbar, the guy with the long finger.
from Enter.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to.
Can I go back
Yes,
that far?
please elaborate on
I mean,
that.
he's a celebrity, but we're talking about like a celebrity that can play basketball.
Yeah, like for instance, Chris Brown, J. Cole,
Oh, okay.
who
Obama.
else?
Okay.
Obama.
Yeah,
Obama.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Hands down.
Okay,
That's
that
a nice
works.
pick. That's a nice pick.
Who you
right
got,
there.
Ak?
Who I got that I've seen?
Yeah.
I gotta go with C Breezy, and I'm not being biased at all. I'm serious. I've seen Chris Brown play. He's nice. It was seeing him in the game.
For argument's sake, right now I'm gonna go with Quavo. He's been lighting it up
Quavo was nice.
as of recently.
He is nice.
So yeah, Quavo.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Okay.
I got Drake. I don't know.
Drake.
I
well,
saw this video where he was just nonstop.
He airballed.
That's
a
all it
big
takes.
ass
Oh
three
yeah, okay. Can I take
At Kentucky, though,
Redact.
that disappointed me because that's my team.
How embarrassing too. Like,
Yeah, man, you can't airball that.
the whole
three.
world's watching.
Yes.
I just
Everything
wouldn't
you do.
attempt
But the
it.
footage you seen,
Yeah.
he was knocking them jumpers down. So
but
that's
he was
all that
at
matters.
his court, you know. So he has the home team advantage.
Yep.
But he was just one after, and it wasn't cutting. It was just one after another.
It was
after
performance
another.
anxiety.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Let's
Exactly. Yeah.
Chalk it up to the bright lights.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. They still do celebrity basketball games every summer, though, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I'm going with Chris Brown still, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a hooper. The game is an honorable mention right there.
You are being biased to Virginia.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care. I take it. It is what it is, man. Chris Brown, just one of the greats.
That works.
Okay. So it was Chris Brown.
Quavo.
Quavo.
Okay, Chris Brown and Quavo on a one-on-one. Who's winning? It's one-on-one. First shot wins.
Ooh. I gotta stand by where I was at. I'm going with Chris Brown, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand strong where I'm at on Quavo.
Someone make this happen. I'm gonna put money on this.
I would love to see them play basketball.
We love to film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hopefully, they don't have any pent up aggression about Carucci anymore. That's all at the way. Oh yeah, quick. Before we even get to the next thing, man, I just want to know from you guys 2 favorite films each.
Okay.
The Shining.
Ooh,
Kubrick.
Oh,
Another
okay.
Kubrick
All right.
one.
And you can say yours.
All right, 2001.
And
2001 Space. Yeah.
Space Odyssey.
We're huge Kubrick fans.
My man Branden is an astronaut out here.
Yeah.
He's a whole space cadet.
You'll see me up there.
Is your favorite cartoon the Jetsons? Just by the way.
Dude, hands down. Actually,
For real?
Yeah. Okay. Hands down. Love the Jetsons. It's from a
Pod
different
Cheers.
era, but Dexter's Lab
Dexter's
was
Lab.
my favorite. You know,
Classic.
Ed and Eddie, Dexter's Lab, so, like those '90s cartoons. they're
That's
all-
funny. My younger brother put me on the Dexter's Lab. My younger brother put me on to a lot of cartoons.
Film
like
for
Dragon
me-
Ball Z, so much shit.
Dragon Ball Z, man.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
I gotta go catch the new movie too. It just came out.
I want to interject
Favorite film.
because we have other film guys here, so I just want to
Yeah.
shout mine out, which
Yeah,
is Kill
let's
Bill.
get 'em all.
Kill Bill, yeah,
Quentin
yeah.
Tarantino.
Yes.
Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
What,
And mine's a
what
comedy.
version? 1 or 2?
Yeah, which one?
I'm torn between
don't throw
you just
those
want Matt?
two.
Yeah, that's one.
I feel like they were one movie, and he had to kind of split them up.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah.
Because no one wants to watch a movie for about 5 hours.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, nah.
You know?
Nah, we don't have that type of time anymore in human species. Like, it's not, we don't got time for that shit, man.
And then a really great film. It's 1977 or 73. It's called The Devils. It's super controversial, super gritty. It kind of pushes the boundary of what film can do.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally got released and then taken down and then released again. I mean, it's that like controversy thing.
Called Devils.
The Devils.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's wild.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
The
I've never heard of
cinematography
it.
is just. We've been doing like the film a day starting this year.
What's that?
We
We're
watch
just
a
watching
film.
film a day. That's film school. Film school, you know?
Yeah.
And we've been posting them on No Good Stories. So if, like, we'll post like our favorite shots from the movie.
Okay.
So The Devils was the first one we did.
Do you do a review? Is basically, or you just
Popcorn.
watch it?
We do like
5 bags of popcorn is a
yeah.
good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do, so you do ratings?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ill.
Yeah, just 5 bags of popcorn. And what was those?
Like 2 cans of soda or something
Yeah.
like.
Damn. So I missed 19 movies of y'all.
Which one?
What are y'all watching today? Oh, y'all already watched.
We
them?
watched First Man yesterday. What are we
We're
watching?
today.
I downloaded that. What did I download?
What did you download? I know you.
I don't know. We have a backlog that we're going through. We looked up like this list of Scorsese's.
So y'all already have them lined up for the year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
not for the whole year.
Yeah,
like
but for a while.
We're doing this thing where we do each month is a different genre. of
Right now
films.
it's the 70s.
We might go 80s next, or we might mix it up. But like, I want to do 1 month where it's like all women directors, stuff
Okay.
like that.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to the lady directors out there, man, doing y'all thing
I
too.
know.
For sure. We need to get, if y'all
More.
know any.
No, there needs to be more. Like, I think that's a huge thing in film in Hollywood right now. I mean, of course everybody knows it, but like,
Yeah.
even like, do you know any female directors or filmmakers
The woman in Richmond?
in Richmond?
No.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
There
don't know.
actually used to be a
not
female
one to
out
ten.
here that
Actually, no, there is.
directed a Greens video. We'll find that out.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, but there's this girl. She hit me up the other day on IG. Vessel. Have you Vessel Worldwide?
Not sure.
No.
Nah, I'm not familiar
Okay, well,
with them.
she I think she's been hanging out with Keith Black.
Okay.
I think she did. But she hit me up the other day and was like, which is so, like, just awesome that people are doing this. Like, being like, I just want to hang out. Like, I just want to be on set with you guys. Like, I'll, take pictures.
Very
Which is-
humble.
It's so, like, that's great. Like, that was me.
With
like,
me?
Yeah.
You want to be with me?
Well, I like you guys to DM me your film of the day.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could
We'll put you
partake
on
in
that.
that.
Yeah, we'll make
I'm trying
a
to
group
keep
or
up.
something. You guys,
Yeah,
like, we'll
I'm
make
trying
a
to keep
group
up
and-
for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
cool.
dope as fuck. Hell yeah, we in it. We lit, man. No good films. Oh shit, let's move. Let's go to the next thing. Shug. I told you so, bro.
Well, this.
Oh, I didn't get to say my movie. I'm sorry. I don't
Okay,
wanna be
okay.
That person,
What's your
but
movie?
My movie is a comedy movie. My favorite movie of all time is Coming to America
With Eddie Murphy?
with Eddie Murphy.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love that movie. It's just one of those movies that, like, every time I watch it, I find a new joke that I didn't hear that last time. Like, it's just I just love, like, comedy, and I really love, like, subtle comedy where it's just like, it hit you late. It's like, oh shit, that was funny. So yeah, that's just my favorite movie, man. I love that movie.
Wasn't there gonna be a sequel?
So yeah,
Rumor.
Eddie Murphy signed. He actually did sign on to do the sequel.
There still are.
So it's still
Yeah,
on.
I
I don't
see
know.
it, yeah.
I don't know if they got the whole screenplay written out.
I wonder how
But
they'll
I'm
do
sure
that.
that Eddie
He's been
Murphy
in
would
America
do it.
for 20 some years now.
Yeah,
It's not
right?
coming anymore.
Like they gotta have like kids and possibly grandkids by now. Like it's So I don't know. I just want to know what the premise of it. It obviously can't be on this. It can't be the same as the last one. It's got to be totally different.
The guys that get paid the big bucks will figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They have to because they know the
Hopefully,
pressure.
though.
You know the pressure of that movie. That's one of the greatest black films of all time. Like that's just something
Comedies.
that you got to know. Like we'll pull your black card if you ain't seen Coming to America. Like, you better see that movie. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. I Told You So. So we always do I Told You So. It's another segment that Shug brought to the table. I Told You So every week. It just basically explains something that he wants to put on the table for now that he's predicting for the future. So we're making our predictions. So
Yeah, so
what
you
we
get
got
to
this week?
say yay or nay just so you
Okay.
could tease Matt and say, well, I told you so.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And this week when I Told You So, Drake and the Migos, they went on tour and said that they recorded a song a day and they were on tour for about 59 days.
52.
52?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think we are going to get a
12
Drake
songs.
and Migos mixtape?
He said 12 songs.
Yeah, probably 12 songs or something out of those 50-some songs.
Like we're gonna clear these 12, but y'all think that's gonna happen?
Do you think that that's what that beef was for Kanye? Where that was like clear the what's the
No, that was actually
sample?
something that was on his album. That was on his
Yeah.
So Far
Gone
Gone mixtape. So
No,
what Drake is trying to
he's
do?
trying to clear it again, isn't he?
He's trying to clear it. Period. He's never had it cleared.
Oh,
so that's like
he wants to make money off it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of like the
there you
cushion
go.
I know
orange juice
that,
thing.
yeah.
So Wiz Khalifa last year, and that's one
Hell
thing
no,
I've been
don't clear
saying.
that sample.
That's one thing I've been saying. You got to be smart with your money. So like Wiz Khalifa, I think he just does so many shows.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab a bag where it's at. So I just think he's been just collecting money just off the success off of Cushion Orange Juice. He's like, yo, man, I got all this bread. Like I gotta find a way to clear these samples. So he put out Cushion Orange Juice again, but there were still 2 songs that he couldn't really get the samples cleared, or maybe he couldn't find a person. I don't know.
Did they end up on there?
The songs were on there, the same lyrics and all that. The vibe of the beat was the same, but it's not the same.
Not the same
Yeah, the
sample.
beats are totally different.
It's great.
So,
That's like that's what did Kanye say? It was like a living album. You know, like that's where things
Yeah.
are going. Like I listened to a song the other day, and it was like something like you said, something had changed, and I couldn't tell what it
Yeah.
was, but it, like something was off. It was
Yep.
like, they only released it digital, so you know they like went back later
yep, it started fucking
and
around
did
with it.
something different.
Yeah, so that's what Drake is trying to do. He's trying to clear all the samples from So Far Gone, because once that shit gets yo, bro,
On Spotify.
once that shit hits Spotify and Apple and all the streaming, oh my gosh! I mean, just imagine how many streams Drake is gonna get now. Like
Yeah.
once that news drop, you know how people move off of news, yo, clickbait. So as soon as that shit comes out, yo, Drake's So Far Gone is on the stream. It's gonna blow the fuck up.
Got
He
an
gonna be
extra
next.
song or two on there.
Yeah,
you know?
he's gonna throw something extra. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, Drake is a machine. That
I told you so.
sweatshop is real. My fault, Shug.
I told you so.
So do you think
What's it
it's gonna be
called?
all out?
Oh, yeah. So
all
what's it-
out.
Like
40
all
songs?
52
So what's
songs?
the yays or nays?
Yays.
Oh yeah.
Yays.
I don't think it's even about the 50 songs. It's just, are they gonna put out a project
mixtape.
together?
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go around the table. What are yays or nays?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's unanimous, folks, man. That Drake and the Amigos album is gonna come out, and they're gonna do a Drake and the Amigos Part 2 tour, and they're gonna sell out arenas. They're gonna be moving. They're gonna do whatever they did before is gonna be even bigger. So yeah,
Just
look
like
out for
that.
I
that
was
in the
there.
tour.
At
Yeah, you
the
went to
Drake
it.
and the Three Amigos.
How was the experience,
And
man? Did you wear
it
a
was lit.
sombrero?
It was like no.
You didn't culturally appropriate?
No. My lady
Good.
actually took me. So shout out to her for that.
Shout out to you for not wearing the sombrero.
Yes. Don't embarrass yourself.
But it was a great performance. They actually wore spacesuits, the Migos.
What?
I think that
Like a
was
silver
Man, they sold their
spacesuit?
shit.
No.
They were actually selling.
it was
those
different
pieces.
colors, but it was
could buy it.
inspired by spacesuits. Their
Yeah.
their jumper uniforms, so it was lit though.
Yeah, that whole tour was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could have afforded to go to the tour.
That's how I feel about the new Astro World tour coming.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh yeah. Like he announced it, and I was like, oh, tickets are $150.
He's making it a whole carnival, and I mean, hey, I think that's the whole thing. In the age now of just like so much consumption and just being able to get everything, when you get people an experience, that's what you have to do now. You just have to give people a whole experience. It have to be worth people coming out their fucking houses.
Spending.
Because wait till you're able to like, you know how they got the VR shit for basketball. So now you can watch basketball games. Yeah, it's going to be concerts with the VR shit.
Okay,
now you can look at it. Somebody going to be standing next to you and shit, and they're real live, like going on to the concert, and you feel like
they're
in
listening
there.
to some other concert on theirs. But that's okay. Can I do a yay or nay?
Elon Musk, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I tried to warn him. Okay, yay or nay? I think
I love this.
instead of VR, that hopefully, this is what I'm hopeful for, because I don't want movies to die. Like I don't want theater, film, like going to the movies to die out.
Yeah,
which it is. Like Movie Pass proved that. I think they're gonna have to start doing like. Every theater will have like not IMAX, but where it's like a screen on the floor, a screen up here, like where you're having to look around and the movies.
It's a whole experience.
You have to. It can't. It's gonna have to be more senses. You're gonna have to, because people.
Nay.
And that's coming from his partner Matt.
No,
Coming from Matt.
That's right.
Matt creeped in with the name.
When I'm making him film screen right, he'll be like, "You're right."
Matt did the nay.
I see.
Coming from with
I see it. I see the future as like you get into like a vat, and the smells are put in. You feel the vibrations. It's like a
roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I was watching
on,
CBS this morning, like Sunday morning or some shit, and they had like, because I'll be watching geeky shit like that, whatever, and they were doing something like that. They had like a whole seat.
I don't want that though.
No,
I want people to go to the movie. I want
No,
I want that for myself. But like, come on, going on a date, taking a girl to the movies, or even just that experience. Like we went to the Bird Theater, and like I tried to put myself back in the like mindset of somebody that had just gone there when it was open in the 50s or something.
Right.
And it would. I just wish it was like that.
I love the fact that we had the Bird Theater too.
Oh
yeah, that is. That's a gem, It's not even a hidden gem. It's a gem.
Yeah.
$4 movie tickets. You can go see new movies. It's a beautiful theater.
Yes.
Please go support your local theater.
Yeah, man. Everybody in Richmond, man. If you haven't been to the Bird Theater, it's on Cary Street in Cary Town, man. Go check it out. $4 movies, like they said. They have popcorn. They got snacks and all that stuff.
Bring your own in. I don't even care if you sneak in. Just go see them.
Yeah. Sometimes they do plays in there. They do all different types of shit.
Hopefully you'll see a no good film in there one day.
Yeah, right. A no good film premiere.
Yeah.
In the Bird Theater. We just said it on a HennyNCoke podcast.
Yay or nay?
So when it happens, we're gonna yay on that. We're gonna yay on that, man. And before we get out of here, man, I want to shout you guys out one more time, man. No Good Films, Branden and Matt. Thank you guys for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate you two guys, man.
It's already over.
For the work you put in. Nah, man, we could definitely do this again, man. We just run it up about an hour. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, hour and a half. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because people, people's time nowadays aren't really what they used to be.
Aki is just trying to get to his dad joke.
I'm not trying to get to my dad joke, but I mean,
is there a dad joke?
It is the next thing up. Yeah,
wait till you guys hear it.
Is that a segment?
There's a dad joke for every episode. Yes, sir. Yes. I love them.
Okay.
All right. So, did you guys hear about the kidnapping at school? Huh?
No.
Wait. Yes, it occurred at 12 o'clock.
No, that is the wrong answer. Shit. It's okay. He woke up.
Oh my God.
The kidnapping at school?
We could turn that into a minute film. Yeah. Like that's where my mind is like right now. It's like, oh my God, my kid's napping. My kid's nap.
I was close.
You were definitely close. You were close.
Yeah.
You're thinking about time. Like when do kids go to school? Yeah, but nah.
I'm getting closer to being a dad.
Yes, you are. Oh. And you'll be able to get and understand these dad jokes and where my love for them come from.
And then the segment's gone.
Yes.
Yeah. Or no, even then it gets, because if he knows the butt of the joke, it's like.
I still don't think he's gonna figure it out. Man. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I just think I'm gonna stump him every time.
You just have to get better jokes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been looking. I've been digging into my content even more every week just to get better. So my dad joke game, we just gonna level up.
There's like mini episodes of like just dad jokes. Listening guys trying to figure it out.
That would actually be funny as well, because they're hard to figure out, yo. They may be corny, but they're hard to figure out.
No, they're like little riddles. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we love them, man.
Don't get this guy started. Please do not encourage him.
Gives you more work.
I don't know what our song of the week is gonna be. Maybe we'll be able to get to that Versace
Lit.
Chachi song.
You got it. Yeah.
You got lit?
I got it.
All right, so send us through lit, and that's gonna be our song of the week this week for the Henny and Coke podcast. And once again, man, I love plugging social media because I want people to be able to interact with you guys.
Yeah.
So Branden and Matt, let everybody know where to follow you guys.
At No Good Films. Matt, yours is kind of everywhere.
Yeah,
right
mine's
now.
Monarch Matt the Marxist.
So is it Monarch from the Nike Air Monarchs?
Yep,
Get the
you
fuck.
got it.
Those
Yeah,
the
the
classic
dad
dad
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah.
I gotta get a pair.
They
of
just
those.
re-released a like new ugly, but like he has the legit
pair.
Yeah, I saw some joints with like some fire flames coming out of them joints. They're like definitely a dad shoe, but like they're
That's
classics. They're classic Nikes.
You can follow me.
Please have some type of NASA or something.
No, don't follow me. Just follow No Good. Don't follow my
don't
personal.
I like that. I
You
like
sound
that.
like Shug.
I like that. I like that.
Just follow the personal.
So,
Follow
No Good
Henny and
Films.
Coke. Yeah, you already are if you're
Oh
listening
yeah,
to
you know
this,
I'm
but-
gonna plug Henny and Coke, man. Follow Henny and Coke, Henny N. That's the letter N, Coke with 1 underscore on Instagram, and that's 2 on Twitter. Follow me at Oktane, Oktane. Same like Henny and Coke, 1 on Instagram and 2 underscores on Twitter. Where can they follow you, Shug?
Follow me on Instagram. Fuck all that other shit.
Fuck all that other shit.
At Shughill, SHUG_HILL. I'm getting closer to 1,000 followers. Yeah.
Man, help Shug. We're on a campaign to help Shug get 1,000 followers. And also, if you like to donate to the Henny and Coke podcast, we're looking for more equipment for the show. Honestly, we're gonna step our game up with the
Merch.
cameras and shit like that, merch and all that type of stuff. So if you'd like to help us out, man,
Please
reach out to us, DM us. We have a link on our smart URL page as well for you to go. And we appreciate all the love, man. Just all the love that we're actually getting close to 1,000 streams, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad about that. And yes, follow us on all those social media platforms. Shout out to our sponsor, ICF Media, for giving us the place and space to do this every week, man. Thank you very much. And until next time, peace.
Peace.
Does that sound okay?
Henny and Coke podcast.
I get the bag and I run it up. Gas in my blunt, always fill it up. Bitch, I'm on fire, ain't lit enough. Fuck with the game, we gon' shoot it up. Young niggas space and reboot it up. In the designer, I'm Louis up. None of these niggas can fuck with us. You know this shit is not new to us. Never basic, bitch, I'm spacing. Disrespect, we might erase them. Paper chasing, motivating. Fuck the devil, bitch, I'm Satan. Fuck you, Sant. Bitch, I'm blazing with my Asian Super Saiyan. Rockin' bait from Japan. Chop on me, Taliban. Killer season, killer Ken. Do whatever for them bands. Put that paper in my hand. Now these niggas ain't my fam. Hating on me, they some fans. I don't really understand. I'm just sticking to the plan. I'm so high, can't touch the line. No, this shit is not a game. Lay the smack down like McMahon. Y'all Mayweather with the hands. Fuck these pussy niggas saying. TT up the gang. Fuck with me, my niggas spraying. Mobbing with some goblins. Spray the tech and make them dance, yeah. I get the bag and I run it up. Gas on my blunt, always fill it up. Bitch, I'm on fire, ain't lit enough. Fuck with the game, we gon' shoot it up. Young niggas space and reboot it up. In the designer, I'm Louis up. None of these niggas can fuck with us. You know this shit is not new to us. I get the bag and I run it up. Gas on my blunt, always fill it up. Bitch, I'm on fire, ain't lit enough. Fuck with the game, we gon' shoot it up. Young niggas space and reboot it up. In the designer, I'm Louis up. None of these niggas can fuck with us. You know this shit is not new to us. New to us, new to us. You know this shit is not new to us. You know this shit is not new to us. You know this shit is not new to us. New to us, new to us. You know this shit is not new to us. You know this shit is not new to us. You know this This shit is not new to us. I got hoes overseas, just got booked out in Paris. Finna slide through this telly and put this dick in their bellies. Cut these hoes like machetes, then kick them out when I'm ready. They say my music too ratchet, I say these niggas too scary. Yeah, coolin' in the Benz with some bitches, all 10s. Got the windows on 10, cause they know we getting bent. Yeah, they know we with the shits. Niggas keep a 30 clip, keep that bitch right on the hip. Get too close, I let it spit. Live life in the matrix, rockin' babe going ape shit. All my Jedi's be spacing, getting high in a spaceship. Cash calling, I'ma chase it. Weed loud, I'ma face it. I knew this time was gonna come, I just had to be patient. People tend to be shady, niggas always be hating. It ain't no conversation, unless you niggas tryna pay me. I fuck hoes on the daily, take flights on occasions, get guap on vacations. So fuck nigga, what you saying?